Good afternoon. Let's have some coffee. I put creamer in it this morning. I made a video yesterday about noticing details. Oh my God. And then I did the thing that I wanted to do. Wanted to keep track of a behavior. And at first the statistics weren't coming out like I expected. It was like higher than I thought. And I was gonna give up, and I kind of gave up a little bit. But then I thought, like, towards the end of the day, there wasn't much going on, and I was bored, so I redid the statistics, and I just started counting again. And the number was way higher than I expected. Statistically, the thing I was looking for should be closer to 10%, and what it ended up being was right around 62%. So I was just noticing something that was unusual, different, and I've never encountered it before in almost 2 decades of my career, and now I encounter it all the time, and it shouldn't be the case. I think I've discovered what would skew the numbers so badly, but there's really no way to tell. I could just extrapolate that the biggest reason is three other major changes in my city have taken place, and I think that in my mind obviously leads to the outcome that I was able to I guess to quote unquote prove. So that was interesting. But yeah, like if you got that skill or that innate ability. If your brain just naturally collects information and then starts putting it down into like one small open area, one puzzle piece becomes 2 puzzle pieces, and then over the years, like those pictures get filled in, and it's not even a doubt anymore. It's like right now, the thing that I just discovered or was able to show, there's some doubt to it, but I bet you anything, given a couple years of paying attention, I'll not only remove the doubt but also absolutely understand why the percentages are way off. But the thing is, like, being around a lot of people, so having this ability around your friends is wonderful. You start understanding more about like their family relationships, their history, their upbringing, how it affects their decision making now, why they feel it's important for this, that, or the other thing, and it makes you a better friend. Now, acquaintances, it's not good at all, and I didn't guard against that for most of my life, and over and over again, I'd learned that people could tell you all their secrets without being conscious of it, and you can't indicate that you know them ever. I had a martial arts acquaintance. They weren't in my school, and from things that they let drop over time, I discovered they came from a real bad childhood situation, but they never ever talked about their childhood. So in their mind, they were completely safe. No one could possibly know how bad their childhood was. In their mind, in my mind, they told me everything. And then I had the same thing happen with a couple coworkers. Like if you work someplace, like work one place 12 years, where I work now is like 2 decades. Like people just over the years just tell you so much about their life and the things that they think of and things that they're doing, but we're not friends. I'm just in their proximity. I mean, they're talking to me, and I actually try to not then present back to them their puzzle pieces. Like the only times I have is I thought one of my coworkers, I thought one of my coworkers was probably in danger. And they said, "What are you talking about?" And I listed out all the indications of danger. And they couldn't believe. They're like, "How do you know all that?" I'm like, "You talk about it for years. Like, it's just not like they just show up to work and talk about it all day. It's just like a word here, a sentence there. I'm sorry I'm late. It's because of this," that kind of thing. It's just, I don't know, like, I used to just not talk to the people I work with, and I'd literally get talked to about that. And I'm like, no, I talk to them. I say, like, by the way, I did the data entry on that. Oh, by the way, next week there's going to be a delivery of these things. Oh, just so you know, that machine's been locked out, tagged out, and we won't be able to use it till later this afternoon. But I've learned not to ask hey, where'd you go to school? Really, what'd you go to school for? Did you apply that to a career? What'd your family think about that? I've just learned not to do it. Like, I'm a pretty isolated person, and I've learned to be even more isolated. But even being as isolated as you possibly can, like the video before last, basically saying, like, I don't want to be in my own complaint department about people. Like, people really have to go through a fairly large amount of effort to come into my life to cause some sort of problem in it. Like, I'm not in other people's lives for the most part. Like, it's very rare that I am. So, like, I do my best. So though on YouTube, though, I don't do my best. I do ask questions. I make videos specifically at people, asking them questions, and talking to them about the things that they've done and said, and saying, "Hey, man, haven't you considered this, that, or the other thing?" I made two videos to Boundless Eyes, that British woman that was constantly repeating a cycle of behavior, and I'm like, surely you must see this. Like if you walk past every single exit and then just throw yourself at every single locked door until you come to another exit and you walk right past it again, like, you don't want out. I feel bad about that, but, like, I only feel bad about that because I'd never really do it in real life. Like, I feel bad because, like, that's not a behavior that I would do if Boundless Eyes was my neighbor at all. And yet it's not the anonymous nature of the internet, because, my face is out there. Like, it's my face saying the words. Yeah, there's been, like, a couple of things like that. Like, I've been mean to people on YouTube that I never would have been mean to in real life. I've talked to people actually a lot on YouTube that I probably wouldn't want to be in my life at all. Maybe it is, like, the pressure's got to come out somewhere. Like, being a human being, you're a social animal. But if you withdraw from socializing with other people, not only will you not get good at socializing, but that you're going to want to socialize somehow. You're going to want connection somehow. And so maybe that was an unintended benefit from YouTube that I actually wasn't searching for. And then, because I wasn't being very conscious with the way I was approaching people, I dealt with them in a way that I would never do in real life. Maybe that's why those things stick in my mind, because I don't like my own behavior. I wouldn't do that behavior ordinarily, so why would I allow myself to do that behavior if it was just on YouTube, that kind of thing.